So, hello twin flames. So, if you're new to the channel, this channel is about empowering your divine feminine, your divine masculine energy, and within yourself and within a twin flame dynamic connection, whatever is going on there. So I'd actually just been talking to myself for 4 minutes, going on 5. That's quite annoying. And then I lifted the phone up to show you a t-shirt of my niece's, which is in the living room, which says "Spread the Love," because it felt very meaningful. And then I realised I've got a pillow in my living room that's got my niece's face on it. So, and although it's like from literally when she was a baby, I don't like showing things like that. So, anyway, that might have meaning. Maybe there's something around for someone about keeping things private. That must be what it is actually. Like saving a part of your life, keeping it private, keeping it separate, work-life balance or something. I don't know. Whether it's to do with, like you said, I just don't feel, I just don't, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, and I know that is also what my sister and her partner like too, do you know what I mean? But anyway, so there might be, so again, there's something in that, but if you think about it, it's about like keeping something private. But the message on the t-shirt is, it says "Spread the Love," so I feel there's something about expressing your feelings of love is what I'm feeling. And then they're pulling me at the thing on the wall that says "Have courage." So I'm just trying to think, what else did I say in that wee chat there? I was just talking about the equinox being on Saturday there, the 23rd, and so the energies are building, and it's really intense, strong energies. And because I've been showing up doing these daily lives, although it's only been since Tuesday, that is a lot of energy that I've been putting out. So, as well as the usual Tuesday where I do the free cards. So, for anyone that didn't catch me saying that later, the plan is that I'm going take a few weeks, or even a few months to get to work out what it is that's going to work best for me. But the plan just now is I go live 1 o'clock UK time, either Monday to Thursday, or I think it's more likely to be Tuesday to Friday, or even just Tuesday to Thursday. But I think it's more likely to be Tuesday to Friday, and then I can still keep my Mondays mostly myself, because then I still usually do a pre-recorded mediumship Monday, and when I decide to do mediumship Monday live, I'll do that. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, bloody bloody blah. That's just for people that are around all the time. The hashtag oldies. So if you're new, yeah, I hope you find something in this message too. And so, like I said, if you want a free message, come along on the Tuesday nights, which is 6:30 UK time now, and I usually sit for quite a few hours. Quite a few hours, inverted commas, could be like 6 hours sometimes. And yeah, and every other time that I'm live, I'll have the donation link up there, along with the details of how to book a session and everything. And yeah, so it just means that, because I'm showing up most days, if somebody is needing a bit of clarity or a bit of healing, because like I said, I don't see myself as a tarot reader, right? I might use tarot cards from time to time. It's not even every time I'm on. I'm a healer, and there's a lot of healing and clarity that can be given in when someone's stuck in their head. And you saw that today, like, it's not at all a coincidence that I felt really strongly that somebody in the soul family on the channel needed a message today. And so that's why I started off by just doing cards and trusting it's going to land with whoever it needs to land with. And then I did do, a few personal messages there, which I advise you to just watch, because it'll make sense to other people too. And yeah, we saw that there, that it's that it can evoke strong reactions and emotions in people. It's not a coincidence when that was one of you were saying that you were literally like, I can't remember the exact words, but it was something about like praying for help, and then there you go, I show up and do it, and it's because we're all connected. So yeah, so it's just I feel this is really going to work for me as well. I've just kind of had visions of it before, but it feels like it's coming together. It's like, if I can find the balance of showing up every day, I can fit that in around the clients that I've got, and I can be there for if somebody does need that clarity. But like I say, I don't want people to be unhealthy about it. Like I said, I don't want to encourage people to be, doing that every day or anything. But I don't imagine people would anyway. It will be different days, people needing different support and blah, blah, blah. We'll work out as we go along, and I might decide to other times do healings and be different prices and things like that. But I'm really excited, because it feels like this has been a long time coming, and I've always saw it coming together like this. And like I said, I'm really quite excited. And it's not a coincidence all the messages that I've been given to people have been in line with like New Earth kind of systems, people coming into being more abundant, whether that's happiness or money or both, like, you know, just things coming together when you've been working at it a long time. And this can be love too, but it feels very much like a lot of work and career calling stuff coming through. So, and that, like I said, my part of my astrology, your astrology is a map of your life. It's the soul's blueprint. It is, I'm absolutely meant to be a healer that is doing something every day, you know, and which I do, you know, if it's not live, it's recorded. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. So it's, hopefully that's helpful for you, because when I'm talking about myself like that, it's good for you to know that. Like, I can look at your chart and I can see exactly what your soul is meant to be doing and wants to be doing, and let's see if it matches up. 555, big changes, because that is what I spot in people's sessions. So anyway, let's get into this. So like I said, I felt it needed to be longer than short. So can I just say as well, because of these intense energies, I've it's been because I had 2 weeks hermiting when I got the tooth out, and then I've just sat and done all those lives. It almost feels as if this was a bit of an unofficial challenge this week. You know what I mean? To usher in some of these new energies. That's what it felt like. And yeah, I'm really quite tired now. And like I said, I've got a hen do at the weekend there, and then I've got stuff on tomorrow, and it's just I just don't like to people that much, and especially, you know, because it's on the equinox, I'm like, I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, you know what I mean, it's just, it's, I think I'm just going to be all peopled out by the time it gets to Saturday night, Sunday really. I can foresee me being in total sloth mode. So anyway, if you are not otherwise engaged with social events, and that is so funny because I wouldn't say that, but it was just random on the shorts. I mentioned I was going to a hen do, which I'm like, why am I even telling people what I'm doing? And then it said, you know, celebrations or something, social events, and I thought that's so random. So perhaps maybe some of you are doing stuff in that as well. And yes, anyway, so let's get into this. So oh, so yeah, the whole point of me saying that is, if I'm a bit, I feel I'll be clocking off from chatting back and forwards and that till about Tuesday. So it's not the end of the world. It's Thursday night right now. And if I'm not replying to people or that until next week, you know why. But I might decide to. I'll just see. I just think I feel I need to go and hermit again, just for these energies. Right, so I want to start with these. Let's pull a healing card for Divine Feminine. I knew it was going to, I should have said that. I knew it was going to say that. That's blown my fucking mind. Divine Masculine got that the other day, and Divine Masculine gets us a lot, but I knew it was going to say that because that so resonates for me. I feel like I'm in a period of, I am in a period of recovery, even if it's just from my tooth, but it feels like a hell of a lot more than that. And I feel that many people are, because Virgo season is about our health, so health issues can arise in quite a big way. And today, people will be really health conscious because it's 29 degrees. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. Do you know what I just want to check, actually? I just want to go and see. Wait a minute, I'm going to put the phone down. Don't worry, I'm still here. Is this a PayPal going out, or somebody just giving me a PayPal? Oh, I wouldn't say it out loud, but that's nice. Okay, I look forward to that. Right, right, wait a minute. What was I doing? So, I was looking at astrology. I'm just teaching you patience, guys. And can I just say, what I can say is somebody has just booked of the male variety. So that fits with what I'm feeling. Yeah, we're not quite 29 degrees. We're 28 degrees, nearly 29. So see, with that being a guy that's booked, I'm really excited about that, because it's not that I don't work with men ever, but I don't work with men as much as I work with women. Unless we're meaning like on the live, because again I do, like, you know, like Nathan chats all the time and other people from time to time. So, but yeah, that's a sign of like That's a good sign. So regardless, because again, I don't know until I talk to that person that's booked whether they resonate with divine feminine, divine masculine. But it's I just feel the fact that it's a man is fit in with what I've already said. Right, recovery, alternative medicine. Oh, see, look, and seeing me put this together. This is really quite crazy because this is so resonating. So, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing. Wait a minute, why is this blurry? Thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health, right? And alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path of well-being. When you put this together, this is divine feminine, this is divine masculine, but this is why it doesn't matter. If this is just you within your own energy, which just totally resonates for me, you're recovering from something or you're seeking different healing modalities for something that you need healing with, obviously. And again, that could literally probably go for all of us or something, especially with Virgo season. But I do feel because it's alternative medicine, and it's not a coincidence I was having a conversation about this today already. I don't think I spoke about it in the live, but I've had a conversation about this today already, about balancing. It's basically what I would say balancing like science with spirituality, or the left brain with the right brain, or the feminine with the masculine. It's about if you've exhausted the medical field and something's a mystery, it's time to see an energy healer. If you're spending too much in the energy healer side at 1144, like you're just balancing your chakras and Reiki and shamanic healing and soul retrieval and you're completely like absolutely no to any kind of medical. Well, again, I kind of hear you, but it's about balance. But I think this is more about people that are going to the doctors and the hospitals for everything and they're not finding an answer. It's probably more than likely an energy healer that you need to go to. So obviously with me being an energy healer, it'll be a huge sign of people being guided to get the support from me, which is in line with what I was saying about, I feel a lot of people that have been quiet for business, you've been quiet for a reason. It's because there's going to be a whole influx of people coming to you very soon when we move into certain shifts I can feel going on. And it comes in waves, because I've had this before in waves and then it goes quiet, and it'll be because there's stuff going on in my life and I now feel it's picking up again. And yeah, so however all that fits, right? So there's a lot came out of that cards, but this is going to fit for, like I said, I feel a lot of people, so it really doesn't matter which one you resonate with. Right, so divine feminine, I'll just pull, we keep it, oh my god, and this, what is going on, man? This completely makes sense of what I just channeled. Ace of Earth, that's Ace of Pentacles. The inflow of abundance. This is hilarious. See, and that's why they made me say out loud, because again, I'm too honest, but I think it's hilarious. Because I can't help it. Like, I'm just really honest. Like, whenever a PayPal comes out, I always just assume it's like money going out and never money coming in. So it's, that's nice. It was money coming in. The inflow of abundance, a promise in business venture, important documents or contracts. And can I just say, I feel guided to say, like, I've got that, I had that thing up as a flash sale. And I did wonder, I could foresee, I think people are going to book after, after the time of it being a flash sale. But I feel like just, keeping that running. Yeah, I'm just going to keep that there. Like, basically what I'm saying is if people book that, it's fine. I don't know when till, maybe till the end of the weekend or maybe even the end of the month. I'm not sure, but because what I was going to use it as a test for is I was going to wait and see if how I like doing the 30-minute sessions with people in particular, if it worked and if I can keep to the time. But yeah, the inflow of abundance, a promise in business venture, important documents or contracts. Now again, that can be about business, the Ace of Pentacles, but the Ace of Pentacles is also a gift from Spirit, a gift from the universe. And so I feel, these important contracts could be these important soul contracts. Like there's a gift coming to you from Spirit. And it's kind of like when I've channeled about, and this is Divine Feminine's cards as well. It's like, although this could be money coming into you, this can also be the gift of, and I just looked at 1441 mirrored numbers. This can be the gift of a union coming to some of you, won't be all of you obviously, and it's about, you're going to be tested on how you treat your divine masculine. Like, are you going to be going too much into the shadow of, like I say, giving them a hard time, or, shaming them, where, like I've channeled before, that is the last thing divine masculines need with whatever each and every one of you or them have went through. They need compassion, understanding, and my feeling on it is they need a cuddle, and you need a cuddle. You both just need a cuddle from each other. And yeah, so whatever, that's not going to be for everyone, but that's my feeling on it. And but this can be divine masculines cards too, so things can be picking up for divine masculines as well. And because, oh my god, look at this, because of this is so exciting, these energies, because of the hard work that you've put in. And I don't mind saying this is very in line with personal readings that I've had over several years. I've always known that I was going to have to be putting in the hard graft for quite some time, years on end. It's nearly fucking 10 years, I might add. It's over 10 years. If you include all the different sorts of things that I've done to be who I am today, it's definitely more, it's more like 20 years. Especially if you include the whole twin flame thing, because that's how long I've known my twin flame. But because it depends what you deem training. You know what I mean? That's training for what's to come. But yeah, this is the Eight of Pentacles, the hard work. Skilled work is rewarded. This is an important message. I'm hoping maybe because this is a bit shorter, this reaches more people, because this is a really important message. For people that have experienced similar to me, like you've put in a lot of hard work, hard graft, a lot of energy into healing yourself, which heals your twin as well, whether it's soul retrieval or soul retrieval, whatever it is you've done. Is that, don't tell me that card says soul retrieval on the top, but I'm looking over at the shamanic deck, but it's the hard work that you've put on your own healing journey, but I'm talking about the hard work that you've put into whatever your business is as well. And I really do feel things are going to start to pick up, but it's not because it happens overnight. It's like how long I've been channeling this. People have been around for a long time. I've been channeling for years. If you see somebody suddenly seeming like they're an overnight success, chances are it absolutely fucking wasn't, because it is with me. If I suddenly start saying I'm booked up or I'm really bit, which is, by the way, it's nowhere near that, but nowhere near that. But I'm holding space for that when my energy allows it, because like I said, I don't like working. I like just keeping it to like 1 or 2 people a day. It's not overnight. It's been the hardest climb ever. So now I get why I channel. Oh, if that's not the same video, I channeled the song "The Climb," and I don't know if it was this video or the one that I had to stop, but and the fact that I had to stop a video, I think, symbolic as well of this almost came together. A work thing or a union came together once before, and something had to stop, and it's starting again. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So again, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. This is promising rewards for hard work when we just break it down like that. So whether you see it as about a twin flame union or business, I think it's a bit of both. And this is the Queen of Swords. Independent, experienced, realistic, witty, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humour in the situation. That feels like how I was channeling the energy on the live earlier. Because I'm always cracking a joke, but I can see the humour in the twin flame journey, whether it be my own or when I'm helping other people's, and I can also see the pain in it. But that's relevant, but I kind of feel I did kind of, so that's relevant, right? Being able to see the humour in something and just keeping your sense of humour about you, which is a gift, it's very important. I always say I'm so grateful for my sense of humour with everything that I go through in life. But if it's in reverse, again, I think this is just a message about there's loads of good things coming in for you, and especially when if we're talking about the love part, it doesn't really feel, for lots of people it isn't about love, but for some people it will be. It's about just make sure you're not too cutting or too guarded, because Queen of Swords in reverse can sometimes be quite a nasty bitch, basically. So just definitely, I'm hopefully that doesn't apply to anybody here, but it's just, it's, well, unless there could be somebody in your life, actually, yeah, there could be somebody in your life that's not the nicest of females for divine feminines, or it could just be literally about just make sure you're not being too ice queen if it's about a union, because I just feel it's, well, let's check in with the masculine. So masculine, oh yeah, because I know what this one says. 5 of Winter, this is the 5 of Swords. Walk away from dishonest associations, realising that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. Now, two things. It did come out in reverse, so either someone is putting mind games and a difficult relationship, a romantic one, or fuckery, or maybe this could be friendships too, just walking away from dishonest associations behind them, or they're not ready to yet. Different for different people. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others, dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. But that's in reverse too. I feel someone's just going to go for it. I know it's not what I mean, but that's what I'm getting from it. It's like someone's putting this behind them and they're going to be quite out of character and rebellious and oh my god, towards love. I had the feeling this was going to be quite a while reading. Every time I use these decks, I keep pulling the true love cards, the lovers or the two cups. So the two summer, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. And that's why I think that's coming through. Again, for a select few of divine feminines and divine masculines, that can be a malicious, nasty, tongued, like you're saying, like, bitch energy, or just kind of not very nice person. Like, it doesn't even need to be that harsh. It could just be someone that's a bit nippy or difficult, or it could be somebody you love in your life that's just got a crappy, I don't know, way of dealing with things, or I don't know, or they just, I think it's in line with what I said earlier, like to someone, it's like, thanks for your input, but I never asked for it kind of thing. It doesn't mean that it's somebody you don't like, but it's something like that, right? And for some people, it's directly to divine feminines. I would say the female, but take it any gender, right? Divine feminines, don't have your guard up. It's the message that keeps coming through, because divine masculines, some are walking away from karmic energies of any kind, whatever that is in their life. They're going to do it suddenly, so they might not even know they're going to do it. And I don't know when this is for either. We're not meant to know. And yeah, falling in love, making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness, the resolution of a problem, don't give up, your relationship will heal. I just love the word into that, because it feels like this divine masculine collective are nervous about if this can be healed. Like, so there must be specific things that have went on that the person feels, wait a minute, I just want to, that something can't be resolved. But yeah, because look, is this the Ten of Pentacles? This came out on the shorts yesterday. Take steps to ensure financial security of children and other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honouring family traditions. But it came out in reverse. This person, if this is you or your person, it's not everyone's, feels like this maybe can't be healed because they invested elsewhere, whether that is another romantic person or just other, this is kind of family, and look, yeah, because it says all that. It's not, depends how you look at it. It's usually about money, Ten of Pentacles, but the way that comes through, it's all rounded. I just feel, because it's in reverse, it's like they feel like because they didn't invest in the connection where the love was. It's always through fear and just self-sabotage. That's why they feel like that. And yeah, but it's like, look, this is just it was a missed opportunity. That's the Four of Cups. It was a missed opportunity that they're hoping second time around, and that's the second. And I've just realised it was the second video because I started it, and I started it again. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. And I named the shorts the other day. Oh my god, that's the one for. Is that the one for the one for Friday? Is something about divine masculines are on the magical path. It wasn't the magical path to union, but it was something along those lines. Taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life, and this is always my bored as fuck card, and she does look bored as fuck, but it's like she's not. So this is almost like this is a divine masculine, regardless of gender, and say that's the twin flame, like, take my love, and they just didn't see, like, it. You know what? It reminds me of the first one I done with my hand like that. Like, the first one where I sorted the camera angle quite well, and it says, dude, take the fucking cup. That's what it's in the playlist. That's what it's called. So somebody might need to watch that again. Because that just flashed up to me. But yeah, that's why they're wary of maybe this not being healed. But let's see. Yeah, look, and then it's like the Seven of Fire, because but the blocks are being lifted. So I feel that's like where someone was stuck in their head about, for whatever reason, I feel the divine was blocking them. I've said this before, but I really do feel that with some divine masculines, if they were still taking you for granted or not seeing who you were to them or not, I don't know, it's a big combination of this, or just not feeling like it could happen. It can even be for if it's like they were still approaching you as in like a bit of fun or something. It's these blocks are being lifted. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. But it's in the verse. I'm feeling the blocks. Divine feminine is, because it wasn't, well, maybe it was actually. I think for some people it might actually be divine feminines that have blocked divine masculine. To be honest, see on this journey, and I feel for most people that I attract, it's more going to be divine masculine has literally blocked divine feminine. Because that's just how I am. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never blocked my twin and I never would. If he gets blocked from me, it's God blocking from me. But do you mean it's to go through the dark night of the soul? But I feel those blocks are being lifted. But for other people, it might literally be literal. It might be like your twin blocked you or you blocked them. Right, let's divine feminine. Let's pull a card for divine feminine. Like I say, it's for both. Reclaim your energy. So reclaiming your energy can actually be about your twin coming back. Because like I've said before, your twin is your energy. You're each other's energy. You're the yin to the yang. So that's why when someone hurts your twin, it hurts you. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, when I have experienced physical, well, actually, even right down to today, like, I experience physical pain in my body when my twin is going through emotional, mental, spiritual, physical, you know, and it's, I just know it. I know it, and it gets clarified to me whenever I go to their healers, and you'll know it too if you're true to something. Divine masculine, manifest, that's about something manifesting. I don't know, I wasn't right, let's read them. I wasn't going to read them, but let's read, well, I was going to read them, let's read them. And then I'll leave it there. So like I said, hopefully I hope this helped someone, and let's read that one first, because I've found it first. Manifestation, sowing the seeds of your dreams, creating your reality, trusting what you desire is already happening, magic making, pollinating your wishes, as above, so below. Oh my God, now that is really funny. Oh, I almost, that wee t-shirt up there, right, says, you know what, I'm going to put the phone down and go and get it. It says spread the love, and it's got a bee. It says, oh my God, it says pollen and pollinator. That's hilarious. Look, it almost reminds me of that song on Grease 2. Reproduction, reproduction. Pollen, pollinator. Spread the love. Different things to different people, but I think we can all use our imagination. Yes. Right, so... but there's basically something's manifesting. For a lot of twin flame unions, something that you've invested a lot of hard work is manifesting, an opportunity, a gift from the universe. So don't take your gift for granted. That's what that's saying. And I know that these divine masculines absolutely, definitely won't. The ones on this wave, trust me, when they get to this point, as long as you're open to this being healed, they're not going to take you for granted. The true divine masculines won't. Whether you're being duped by a false one, I don't know. That's where you need to book a session for me to help you. You can decide how you want to live. The universe is in full support of you choosing to step into the optimal version of yourself. Dream big, then dream bigger. Now's a great time to start the projects you've been considering. So this is for divine masculines, remember, but it's divine feminine's action space. It all takes some pollination. I can't. That's just so fucking creepy, man. It's cool, isn't it? But it's creepy. I knew that t-shirt was important. That's why I knew that. I just knew it. In the realms of making magic, we say as above, so below. And think about it, if she'd worn it that day when she'd stayed, if she'd left, it wouldn't be here, it'd be at her house. That's funny. Everyone has a reason. So start planting your dream seeds and nourish the soil with enthusiasm for what can and will be. This fits with the shorts too. The one for the actual equinox. I've channeled something about a divine masculine's executing their plans. So again, it's not all divine masculines executing plans, but some of them are. Let all sense of control and direction go. Do not try to manage it. Feel how beautiful your dream's fruition will be, but then leave it alone to flourish as it will, which is what divine feminines do. You have your moments, but you do let things happen as they will. Any sense of desperation or neediness will only falter its progress. I channel about that all the time. Nobody likes desperate. It's not attractive. Although the lessons gained as a result of this will bring growth, depending on what you're ready for. Germinate your dream seeds in the present tense of positive terminology rather than thinking in terms of what you don't want. Focus on what you do want, as if you already have it, as the subconscious will hear the keywords and bring you more of this. Be creative with your dream visioning. Create symbols from the letters that make up your wish sentence. Oh, that's a cool phrase. Incorporate the natural elements that resonate with your manifestation, such as, and it's also on page 97, so I feel something's 97% about manifested. That's what I'm getting from that. As fire or air, find meaningful symbols that align with your desired outcome, add a rush of energy and charge it with intention for the greatest good. In other words, the divine masculines that are going towards their divine feminine, set the intention that it's going to go even better than you could ever imagine. And just let go of what that means. Divine feminines too, actually. And like, for instance, right, I'm going to share a wee personal thing here. I'm at the part of my journey where I'm like so over asking for a sign. Like, obviously I get signs all the fucking time because I get them for being a prophetess and delivering the messages, or whatever. Again, I never use that word for myself, but that is what I am. Whether it's delivering the word of God as well, it's some channeling, but it's all of that stuff. Yeah, I just am so trusting in it that I'm just totally in the flow of life of I don't need to ask for a sign. Like, I know and I feel it in my bones. So and I just let things happen when they're meant to. Find meaningful, let's letting go of all control. That's really what it is. Finding meaningful symbols that align with your desired outcome, add a rush of energy and charge it with an intention for the greatest good. In meditation, send them off into the heart space of the ether. Meanwhile, turn to the physical soil in real time. Do necessary preparation, relax in the knowledge that with your intention, that is enough. It just feels like it's a consistent message to the divine masculines that you've put in the hard work and you do deserve this. Like, you deserve to receive. And I fucking love it because that's the same message, almost like, I think it might be some of the same cards, but it's the same message that came through on people on the live today, which is for all the masculines that resonate with it. This card encourages you to dream big. It comes as a reminder that you can choose how you want your life to go. You can manifest all your wish to create or release. All you wish to create or release. And then that ties in with that card about releasing what is no longer for your highest good. Time to sow the seeds of your reality you want to experience. In magical practice, there's a saying, as above, so below. Work with this principle through affirmative thinking and higher intention, then anchor or ground your dream seeds. Manifest from the heart, overcome fear, take strong positive action and let go of the outcome. Wow, I mean, that's just what I just said. That's really beautiful. Know and trust your dreams are already on their way and expect to see results. And look, 98%, something is building. And the next card's actually number 37, which is significant to a few people. And Mount Shasta, and that I'm very connected to Mount Shasta, and that's because that's to do with Saint Germain and everything like that. And basically, I didn't know that though. And long story short, when I was on one of my shamanic initiations, I got that in meditation, that something about, I wrote down Mount Shasta and I didn't have a clue what it was about. And I remember my dad was picking me up and we both Googled it, and I was mind blown at what it said because it's connected to the energies that I'm connected to. And I was like, whoa. So that was one of the moments where you're like, that's crazy. Right, anyway, so let's now read Divine Feminine's card. But like I said, they're for both. 42. But that is, and I've just opened the page. Love it when that happens. 33 minutes is about forgiveness, Jesus energy. Again, people having come to Jesus moments, or they've been through the come to Jesus moments. Recapitulation, owning your power, where you put your energy is your choice, overcoming triggers through self-awareness, energy vampires, wow. Reclaiming your soul fragments. I always speak about soul retrieval because it's what I do every day, for others and for myself. Reclaiming your soul fragments, observing the observer, shifting victim mentality. When we embrace the energy aware lifestyle, we start to notice when we feel drained or ungrounded. We may feel flat out of our centre after spending time with certain people or places. Notice the synchronicity. Again, I'm very private. I tell people, I might tell you after I've had some kind of night out or something, which is literally never. So probably why I talk about it when it happens, because it's never. But it's weird. I thought that was weird when I mentioned it before I went, but it's because it was part of the message on the shorts and it's part of this. It's like peopling, when I'm around a lot of people, and especially sometimes when I don't know people that well, it's draining for me. We may feel flat out of our centre after spending time with people because our energy is our responsibility, and how we give it away becomes a conscious choice as we step into empowerment, which is also why it's part of important for me to have that donation link, so that when people can and will and when they're guided, when they sow the seed into the channel, which is our soul family, know that it's, you're helping me keep doing what I'm doing for other people. Yeah, because again, and I've not been one of those people to stress that the whole time. It's I've given freely for, like I say, it'll be 9 years next year, and it's yeah, it really is time for me to start seeing a bit of this, So I'm very much claiming this message. Our energy is our responsibility, and how we give it away becomes a conscious choice. We step into empowerment, but what about the fragments of self we gave away before we came to this awareness? Yes, it is possible to recover and restore yourself to wholeness. In shamanic practice, wow, loving the synchronicity, recapturing and reuniting with the lost fragments of ourselves is called recapitulation, or again, that's a posh word, soul retrieval is what I call it. But that's what reclaiming your energy is, and that's why this is saying about that. But that's when it's when you've went through trauma, which we've all went through too, and it's important that, as I always say, if you're a shaman like me, or anyone, it's like, but if you're a healer, healers need healing too, and I'm very much at that point where again, I get the healing when I get regular healing, and I get more extensive healings when I'm guided to it, and that's where I'm absolutely doing that. So, and like I said, sometimes it's for you and stuff that's going on with you. It's always going to be for you, but sometimes you're healing you and it's for your twin. So and sometimes you don't always know, sometimes you do, but it's for the both of you. It's always for the both of you. Even when we become aware of our patterning that unnecessarily chews up our energy, we may still feel drained by certain people or situations. When we grow our awareness further or take note of the triggers, we see it's always our choice where our energy goes, although it might not feel that way. We may feel the need to give to people we most care about in a way that depletes us. We may feel we hold a subconscious obligation to others, or a belief that our needs cannot be met until we've taken care of everyone else. Fucking hell. That was definitely me for far too much of my life, but it was obviously meant to be the amount it was meant to be. And I'm still a very caring person, as you can see, but my boundaries are... you see, that's another spin on that. If somebody came across me for the first time, they could think I'm really quite strict and staring at, but it's not that. It's that actually I've worked very hard to have strong boundaries because of how much people are taking the piss. That's in line with what I've allowed them to take the piss. I'm owning that. But it comes from being a nice person, and like that's why I always get fired up and give that message. You've got to step out of victim mode and stop being that person. Then stop letting people take the piss out of you. Like, have tighter boundaries, and you can still be a nice person, because like I said, you saw that in action earlier. But and because then that felt like someone's message earlier too. Like, make sure you're not defensive and guarded and triggered by the wrong people, because then you've got issues. But you have to have boundaries with everyone. And yes, I love that. So it's about, that's absolutely, but and also you do have to be aware of I put it this way, anybody new that comes my way, I'm extremely wary of, because I have to be. Right, so, we may feel we need to give to people. I just read that, but wait a minute. We run ourselves ragged, meeting deadlines, keeping customers happy, living up to expectations, ensuring we have everything our children require from us. Many of us expend energy through, let's see what the next bit is. Oh, fuck's sake, it's a bit long. I'm like, I need to get off this. I don't want to make it any longer. Drama, self-doubt, self-sabotage, anxiety, and fear. Sometimes we sense we're giving too much, but cannot see exactly how it's happening. Again, like I said, I've absolutely been there. Or that our effort may be unproductive, even counterproductive, but it doesn't have to be like this. To claim more time and energy for yourself, look at what is and isn't serving you. I'm totally feeling this, because this is absolutely, I revisit this place in my life again and again, but I'm really feeling this message. To claim more time and energy for yourself, look at what it is and isn't serving you. You may need to make changes in your external environment. More often, the most effective change will be your perception of self. What beliefs and learning serve you? What fear-based and limiting expectations keeping you from your power? Consciously choose and align yourself with ideas that serve you, and suddenly you will have a lot more energy for meaningful, inspiring parts of your life. You will also have improved presence and more for your loved ones. And that's part of what I was saying. When I open space for me to receive, like the donations, it opens up, it means that that stuff flows to me when it's meant to, when it's divinely meant to, and I am giving back, whereas it's usually always giving, and it's a complete imbalance with how much I receive, whether that's through bookings or donations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's balancing it out. Now I happen to be talking about money mostly there, but it's this can be just energy. You know, maybe you just do things for people all the time and they don't do stuff back for you. It's look to where it is for you. Because like I said all the time, if you're constantly doing that all the time at any point in your life, your twin will mirror you. And it can take, you know, it can take years for this stuff to balance out. So you really want to fucking get a handle on it now, Divine Feminines. If you haven't already, because some of you will be in the bit where I am and you've moved through a lot of this, but you can always fall back. So just be humble. You've constantly got to be looking at this stuff. Where did I get to? Become aware of your patterning through self-awareness. By observing the observer, we can broaden our perspective of how and why we react to certain stimuli. This understanding helps us untangle ourselves from drama, which I like to feel I've done for the most part. It's in quite a peaceful part of my life. We can distinguish what is relevant and real to us and here and now from outdoor stories. And actually in a peaceful part of my life, even when some people would be tearing their hair out, but I'm just kind of like, whatever. Instead of reacting when we feel triggered, we can peel back the layers of those moments and claim greater understanding of ourselves and the myths we unwittingly subscribe to and others have ascribed to us. So I feel that's a strong message to Divine Feminines as well, that if you have got people gossiping about you or lying or whatever, you know, stand in your truth and your integrity, you know, which, you know, it's when you know you've got nothing to worry about in that way, then the truth always comes to light. It's just some people can worry because it's taken a long time, but just let things be as they are and things work themselves out. Meditation can help us explore and take responsibility for internal dissonance. Anything that takes you out of busyness of your mind can heighten your perspective so you can see the bigger picture. And that's why some people can be workaholics, Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, because it's like, you know what I mean? It's distracting you from what you need to face. And I feel that's what some people are going through as well. There are other contributors to energy depletion, such as not having enough healthy food or sleep. Diet, lifestyle are usually easier to rebalance than our self-beliefs. Illness, environments that affect our self-belief. Illness fits in with recovery. Where our soul does not feel at home or safe and other factors, we may need outside help to reclaim our energy. Again, which is why I always say, at some point or other, every healer needs healing. I go to other healers need to go to other healers. So make sure you're not trying to do it all by yourself. Because today I nearly cried by saying how grateful I am when I've had healing from other people. So, take that on board. I know people cry when I heal them too, and even had that happening today by the sounds of it. But you know what I mean? It's no man is an island. And that goes for Divine Masculines that are trying to, work all this spiritual awakening out stuff by themselves too. Go to a healer, because I'm glad that guy's booked to, and I'm really excited because I've not spoken to this one yet. Or go to your feminine. Some of you, it's go to your feminine. Right, so it's required to step closer to being able to fix a problem and can start the healing process. When you're going through tough times, doing something that makes the soul rejoice, even something small, is extremely helpful in boosting your energy levels. So that was the Divine Feminine's card and the Divine Masculine's feminine side, so the Divine Masculine's feelings. So see how it makes sense either way. This card encourages you to be aware where your energy is going. If you're not at your optimal energy level, not a coincidence I'm saying I'm feeling very tired, and you can probably sense it in my voice. I just want to get off this fucking video. I'm not making a secret about it, but the message needs to go out. This card encourages you to be aware of your energy levels. If you're not at your optimal energy level, it invites you to consider the core why this might be. You have the power to own your energy and choose where you direct it. Look at the situations that trigger drama, anxiety, reduce energy loss. Detach from environments or people that are not healthy for you. And it doesn't always need to be like, for instance, I'm detaching from the channel from tonight until Tuesday when I'm back to doing all the lives and stuff, because it's just a lot of energy to give out, and it helps me maintain the balance. And also because, like I said, because I'm going to something this weekend too, it's healthy, you know what I mean? So see where that fits for you. But for other people, it could be that you've got dramatic people in your life and people stressing you out and all that kind of shit. So just take what resonates. It's up to you to make the shift, yeah. Don't be in... Oh, look, she says about victim mode here. So I'd already said that, and now it's saying it. It's up to you to make the shift. Like, don't stay in victim mode. Do something about it. Put your boundaries up. Because I keep stressing, if you maintain that and you don't do anything about it, and your twin will just keep repeating that too, towards you and to other people in their life. Victim mentality is no help, so realise you have the power to transform your life and choose healing and self-empowerment, which is literally what I'm all about. One of my healing packages was called the Self-Empowerment Package, and I changed its name recently to Twin Flame Therapy. It's time to kickstart that upward spiral to abundant energy and soul presence. Absolutely love it. So, like I said, guys, wow, I'm fucking excited. 4-4. I just got guided to 4-4s there, so the angels are coming in. They always are here when I'm delivering the messages. But yeah, really powerful messages for whenever it resonates for you. It could be real time equinox energies, or it could be at a minute. I'm getting guided to those love messages. Let's see. This is a message from someone's twin, so it's not going to be everyone's. I'm terrified of you rejecting me. That comes out a lot, and so that fits with what already channeled. And I see you in my dreams. I'm very insecure and confused at the moment, so that could be present or it could be past energy. I need to heal my own issues first. I can't walk away from karmic situation yet. So again, past, present, just take what resonates. Pretended not to love you, but I still do. Actually, it does kind of fit with the cards. And I'm scared of this intense love. So again, someone could be staying away from that presently because of this, or they could have done that in the past, and that they want to explain themselves to you, and some time apart. So this is what I mean. You might be having the time apart right now. Oh, that fits with what some people were saying on the live today too. It could be, you know, unfortunately you're having some time apart and you're spending time with other people. It's never nice, but it's just part of the journey. But some people may have already done that. And like I say, this is kind of victim mode. Even if we never meet again, you'll always hold to keep my heart. I feel so lost without you. But then some have reached this conclusion. I feel so lost without you in my life. I miss you more than you realise. And look, I need time to figure out what this all means and what I want. We need time to heal and grow on our first. Or just keep making me going, because I think this is what someone's been doing. And I think that's like, look, I still want you even if I don't show it. I'm going to kind of cap it there. Look, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Like, look, I'm not saying names, but I think this might be answering something in what, look, I'm afraid to contact you. I still love you more than you will ever know yet. So again, I ran away because I got overwhelmed. Again, someone maybe ran away and they might have got into something with someone else, or they might have been in it with someone else. I don't know. It's different for different people. I'm scared because I've never felt this before. Someone either still needs time, or that's the time they've taken, and they might have even been, look, put another spin on this, they might have even been getting support from other places, like from people like me, or, you know, people that do something to me, blah, 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 blah. And anyway, I'm tired now, so protect your energy, like I always like to say, shields up, protect your energy. And if you're out and about like I'm going to do, which like I said, I'm going to have fun at this, but it's, you know, protect your energy. See you later.